Hi, this is Matti Fuller with a midweek reading for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, that's awesome, and if it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's start with Taurus. What's going on in Taurus relationships right now? Taurus relationship for October 10, 2019. Taurus relationships, October 10, 2019. Let's see. Okay, energy between you and another person. You got Six of Cups, which means that you're both nostalgic about something great that happened in the past and how nice it used to be, that kind of stuff. Okay, so your partner present themselves as the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is super busy. They're always got their fingers in 15 different cookie jars. They know how to multitask, and they're also very passionate, so they definitely feel attracted to you, and they want to share with you. So your partner definitely is interested in keeping this relationship going. So what's happening with you, Taurus? You got the Page of Wands. That's like something new, something exciting, something that sparks you, but the pages are also not very mature. So they're not really that interested in some serious relationships, really. They're more interested in just kind of going off and doing something else. And then you have the Star card. You feel hopeful about the relationship, even though you're not really putting a lot of energy into it right now. And it used to be really nice. And so you're both holding on to that idea that it used to be really nice, and maybe it'll change again. Maybe it'll go back to what it was. Just give it a little time. So let's see what's happening between the two of you. Your partner thinks that you are their treasure. You are what they've always wanted in a relationship. While you have the Fool energy right now. You're more interested in going out in the world and exploring life and figuring out who you are and where you're going and what you're supposed to do. The Fool card is never really that good for relationships, because the Fool is just innocent and carefree, and he doesn't care about how anybody's feeling and how his actions is affecting anyone. So the energy between the two of you is the Hermit. It's like everything has been put on hold. You're thinking about the past, but what's happening in the present is that you're not really connecting. There's a Hermit energy happening and a Fool energy. So let's see what advice we can give to Taurus. Advice for Taurus, October 10, 2019. What's going on? How can we deal with those relationship issues? Okay. Advice for Taurus. Okay, so they say that there's still hope for the relationship. Even though you're feeling really worried about it, you're in anguish about whether you're doing the right thing or not. You know, by walking the path of the Fool, sometimes you take a step on the path and then you can't go back. It's a commitment, because if you try to go back, you don't fit in anymore. And so that could create some anguish right there. And you feel like the path is not easy. There's all kinds of resistance, delay, frustration, aggravation going on. So it's not easy for you to just step on this new path that you want to walk. But it's time for you to decide if the path that you're already walking is the right one for you, or if you need a new path. So just take a moment and sit down and try to feel what's right for you. You know, it is when the Fool starts calling you, when the past starts calling you, that becomes more important than anything else. And if you don't walk your path, you betray yourself. So that is even more important than the relationship that you're in. So you have to just sit down and be really, really honest with yourself. What is really important for you right now? And then you do the right thing. And that means do what's right for you. All right, Virgo is next. Relationship reading for Virgo. What's going on in Virgo's relationships? Three more. Relationship reading for Virgo. October 10th, 2019. Jumping cards. Okay. It's almost like escaping cards. That's more like it. All right. Energy between you and another person. You got the 10 of Cups. Happy family life. But how happy is it really? Let's find out. Okay. So your partner has the 2 of Swords. Some kind of choice has to be made. And it's hard to know if it's about the relationship or about something else. But either way, they've put the relationship on hold for now. You got the Temperance card. They're just kind of chilling and waiting and being patient before they can see what direction they want to go in with their choice. And you have the Ace of Swords, which means that you're getting ready for a new beginning and you're already on your horse going full speed ahead. So, you know, I can see why your partner feels like they have to make a choice, because it's like you're just taking off, and what's happening with the relationship? Who knows? I mean, your partner can either wait and see, or they can choose not to be part of it. It used to be really happy. That's why you have this energy between the 2 of you. You're still kind of happy to be as a couple, but things are pulling you apart right now. For your partner, it has to do with a lot of busyness at work. They're juggling a bunch of different things. And you don't have a clue where you're going. You got the Moon card here. You don't even see your path. You're just going full speed ahead and just wondering where you're going to end up. And the energy between the 2 of you is the Justice card. You both have to do what's right for you. So the energy in this relationship is really up in the air. It's like a choice has to be made. What's the right thing? Blah, blah, blah. How is this going to affect the relationship? There's lots of questions there to figure out. So let's see what advice we can give to Virgo. It's almost like people are tired of compromising now. They're just not interested in sacrificing their needs for the other person anymore. Especially when 2 people want 2 different things. And I mean, that's normal. You're not walking the same path. You're not the same person. And so, of course, you're going to have times when you feel like you want different things. So let's see advice for Virgo. And so what is the right thing to do then? Should one person sacrifice everything for the other? Or should both sacrifice whatever they want for the relationship? I mean, anytime you have sacrifice, resentment is right around the corner. I can promise you that. So I think it's better the way I see things now, where people don't compromise and they just see if they come back together again sometime in the future. So let's see what kind of advice we can give to Virgo. Okay. The advice basically shows that it's the end of the relationship. You got the heartbreak card, you've got the betrayal card, you've got the death card. I mean, how much more clear can you be? This thing is basically over. And you have to find your inner strength. So just prepare yourself for an ending. A sacrifice is just not worth the price that you have to pay. So next we got Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn's relationships? The good thing about the ending is that there's always a new beginning right behind it. So don't give up. All right. Relationship reading for Capricorn, October 10, 2019. What's going on with Capricorns? Energy between you and another person, you got the Emperor. And if that's the energy between you, you've got two Emperors in one relationship. That is never going to work, because one will be stronger than the other after you figure out which one that is. Okay. So your partner feels like this relationship is finished. But they're still a little bit attached. They still hope that something good is going to come out of it in the future. They haven't totally let go yet. But you are already on your horse, off to new exciting adventures somewhere else. Connecting with other people, sharing with other people. You're not really that focused on the relationship right now. I think you know that it's over. Your partner has the 10 of Pentacles here, which means that they're not really feeling safe in this situation at all. They don't know where they stand with you. And 10 is also, like I said before, it's the end of a cycle. So, you know, they can't necessarily depend on you to feel safe anymore, because you are in a position where you're just about to make a choice which path you're going to take. You've tried some paths, and now it's time to make a commitment to this or that. Who knows which? And the energy between the two of you is the Justice card. You both have to do what is right for each one of you. So it looks to me like you don't want the same thing. You're not on the same page anymore. And if you're not on the same page, it's better to give each other the freedom back and then see what happens in the future. So that's the reading for the Earth signs. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please put your thumbs up and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And thank you for listening. Bye.